Welcome everybody, this is our daily reading. This is a pick card. There'll be 4 piles. Choose which one calls to you. I'll meet you at the pick a card section of the reading. I'll just fast forward the shuffling as I normally do. I've already set up and cleansed my space today, so I'll just get straight into the dealing. Welcome back everybody, this is the pick a card portion of the reading. We have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. You can either pick by the pile number or by the particular crystal. This is group 1s, group 2s, beautiful, group 3s and group 4s. Pause the video if you need to. The timestamps will be in the description box below, as is details if you wish to book a private reading with me. If you like the reading, hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you like what I'm posting. If you wish, subscribe, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're aware of when I upload videos. And if you think that this reading would be beneficial to somebody else, then share this reading with them. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I'll see you at the pile you choose. 4, 3, 2. Group 1, for those of you that picked this crystal, this is your daily reading. We have Judgment in reverse, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 6 of Swords in reverse, and we have Peaks of Joy. Okay, group number 1s. First of all, we have Judgment. It's in reverse. So this, when this card comes up in reverse, it indicates to me that you may not be completely aware of a situation or of yourself in that situation. There may be some doubt. You may have some I guess self-esteem issues as well. When it's upright, you're totally in flow, right? You know your place, where you are, what you're doing. When it's in reverse, there is some blockage there, or is there some confusion? There may be some low self-esteem. There may be something that is blocking you today from reaching into the flow of the universe which is surrounding you. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Now, when the 6 of Pentacles is upright, it talks about, you know, sharing, equal give and equal take. So there may be some imbalance of some sort that is at play for you today. Group number 1s, it could be in the relation to your physical, material world, in relation to your pentacles, into relation to your money, your finances in particular, but it may not be. This is a general reading, so take how this resonates. But there is some sort of imbalance. There is some more taking than giving, or more giving than taking. There is not equal give and take in the situation that's at play for you today. Then we have the 6 of Swords. So you could still be in troubled waters. So when this is upright, you have been in troubled waters and are moving away. When this is in reverse, you may still be in those troubled waters. And there may be some action, some change that you need to make today to be able to turn your ship around and start it to be steering into out of those troubled waters into a more calmer environment. So again, take that how it resonates for you today. Then we have Peaks of Joy. So Peaks of Joy for me are those elusive but joyous times when you know, we have this feeling that comes over us, it washes over us as being in complete and utter joy. Now, these feelings usually don't last for very long, but they're those feelings that we strive to attain. during our daily lives. And I feel that today there will be a peak of joy at some part today. So we've got some movement that is required. We've got some self-esteem or some blockage of some sort that is blocking you from being completely, in the flow and moving freely as the universe would wish you to do. There is something that needs to change so that, your ship, your boat can turn and steer you out of these more trying, more rougher waters. But also there will be, at least one, or if not more, peaks of joy available to you today, should your eyes be open and your heart open to feeling those as they come through. So a day of a little bit of action for you, group number ones, but one where, you can attain that joyous feeling if you wish to strive towards that. Definitely something's out of balance. There is, there is not an equality of giving and taking. So whatever situation that is for you, whether it be in a relationship, a job, something in your material life, your bank account even, there's more going out than coming in. It could even be as simple as that, and some attention needs to be placed to bring that more into equilibrium and more into balance for you today. But not a wholly, difficult day. There is going to be peaks of joy throughout the day, but the underlying current is that, there is some sort of blockage, some sort of change that is required. And when you make that change, then you will steer yourself more into calmer waters. I'll just draw you one or two charms for your daily reading. Okay, so we've got the elephant. So to me, the elephant represents wisdom, it represents family, it represents loyalty, it represents the collective that surrounds you, that supports you and loves you. So they will be in play for you today, group number ones. And we also have the cat. Sorry, I'll show you those in close-up so you can see them. We also have the kitty cat, which is all about intuition. It's about trusting your own intuition. It's about being independent and following your own trumpet, your own voice, your own inner knowing, your own outer knowing, right? It's about being true to yourself and following your own path. So a pretty good day, really. One where positive change is coming, group number ones. I wish you love and light, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, group number twos. Okay, group number twos, for those of you that chose this beautiful crystal. Love it. Let's see what's going on for you, lovelies. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse, we have the Nine of Cups upright, and we have the King of Wands in reverse. We also have the Balancing Act. Okay, group number two. So the reading for today is the first card that we have is the Nine of Swords in reverse. And, there's one or two cards where you really do want them in reverse, and the Nine of Swords is one of them. So you've had a period or an episode in your life where you've had anxiety, insomnia, sleeplessness, worries, concerns that are keeping you up at night. And for the Nine of Swords to be in reverse, this is indicating that this is passing. Today, there's going to be a much more joy-filled, light-filled day as the Nine of Cups tells us. The Nine of Cups is all about reaching for what makes you vibrant, alive, joyful, loving, caring, all of those bright, sunny, you know, to me this also reminds me of the sun card, right? Because the sun is blooming there behind this person. So it's reaching, you know, that place within you where you feel joyously alive. And I do feel that this is coming your way today. Then we have the King of Wands in reverse, I should say, not in return. And to me, that indicates, you know, a new enterprise or a new venture, something new which it's not quite ready for you yet to take that step into it. It could be there just coming towards you, but today it's not quite there yet. So know that this King of Wands, this vibrancy, this new venture, this enthusiasm that the King of Wands embodies, it's the Knight of Wands. Welcome group number 2s to your reading. For those of you that picked this beautiful, beautiful crystal. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups upright. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And we have Balancing Act. Okay. Well, first of all, let's have a look. Group number 2s, the Nine of Swords. If ever you wanted a card in reverse, it would be the Nine of Swords, right? Also, the Five of Pentacles is another one that I love to see in reverse. It's a very positive message. So there has been some concern, some anxiety, something that's been, you know, making you feel a little bit anxious, upset, worried even. You know, whatever this is passing for you today. Whatever that situation is, you're moving into a much more light-filled, hope-filled, joyous feeling of energy today. You know, you're feeling satisfied, you're feeling comfortable, you're feeling, you know, in control of the situation, which may have been causing you some concern of recent times. Today is definitely a much more light-filled, hope-filled day. This card often reminds me of the Sun card, right? Healing, you know, wishes granted, those sorts of things. So to me, it's a very positive day for you. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands can talk about, when it's upright, it talks about energy, passion, enthusiasm, you know, getting the job done, on fire, that sort of thing, right? But you've got it in reverse. So those feelings may be slightly tempered today. You may be struggling a little bit with your energy levels today, but know that you're on the right path, right? Things are definitely moving in the right direction, as the Nine of Cups tells us. Your energy levels, you know, rest, relax, you know, do what supports you energetically. You know, if you need to meditate, if you need to exercise, you know the practices that support you. And this card, when it's in reverse, is calling you to put some of those practices in place so that they may nurture you, may feed you, and energetically may help you rise up that energetic level within you. Then we have the Balancing Act, and for me this ties in with the Knight of Wands in reverse, right? You may be balancing, you know, this joyous, hope-filled, light-filled feeling with feeling also just a little lacking in energy. So there's some sort of balancing act going on with you today, group number 2s, but one that you're doing well, right? So she's balancing, right? She's got the ship on the sphere that's on the cord there, you know, and yes, some things are spilling off, but in reality, it's all in balance. She's got it under control, and that's what I feel is the outcome for you today, guys. You've got this under control. Whatever this situation is, it's a balancing act, and you're in control of it. You're doing well. Just watch out for your energy levels there, and as I said, do something to help support that. Drink plenty of fluids, eat whole foods that support your body and help nurture your insides as well as your outsides, and help feed your body and lift your energy levels. So that would be the only advice that's coming forward for you today. I think you're moving from some more difficult situations or feelings or energies into much more light-filled, love-filled, hopeful type energies today. Lovely group number 2s. I'll quickly pick you 1 or 2 charms. So first of all, I'll show you them up front. So we've got angel and heart, and on the angel it says angels watching over me. So that's very clear. I don't think there's much more needs to be said about that. Your spiritual team is there supporting you. Ask them for assistance if you need to. They're there, they want to support you. You just have to open up that communication with them. And there may be, because we have the love heart here, this may be in relation to a relationship, but it is something that is dear to your heart at the very least. So if it's not a relationship, it's something, this change that's coming about is in relation to something that is very dear to your heart, whether that be a family member, a situation around your family, around your work, around your career, around your business, something that is very dear to you at this time. There is a positive change coming through, as evidenced by the 9 of Cups. A lovely day, guys. Just watch your energy levels there. Make sure that you're doing the right things for you to help support you energetically. That's all I have. Group number 2s for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. And group number 3 is for those of you that picked this beautiful tiger's eye. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse, we have the Tower in reverse, and we have the 6 of Cups in reverse, and we have Wide Open, number 42. Really positive energies, group number 3, sorry, really positive. So the 9 of Swords often talks about being defensive, putting up barriers, so there's 2 things that are coming through for me. One is you've been in a situation where those barriers, that protection is no longer needed, or not as needed as it was previously. The second one, meaning that's coming through for some of you, is that you may need to look at the barriers that you have in place and determine whether they are sufficient or appropriate enough for the situation that is at hand. These are general readings, so these can be played out very differently by everybody, because we're all on different journeys, different situations, different experiences. So take that one how it resonates for you. Then we have the Tower. Now it's in reverse. So for me, this tells me that the Tower moment has already occurred. Something was broken down, something was wiped clear, a major unexpected change has already occurred for you. You will already know what this is, and now you're moving beyond that feeling of not quite being in control, not quite knowing what the best thing to do is. So you're moving out of that, that fearful, difficult place we get sometimes when there is major change going on in our lives. I think you're passing through that. It's a very positive card. I don't actually think that the Tower card is a bad card in itself, right? There are scales, right? There is a spectrum of how each of the cards can play out for us, right? From the very, very minor through to the the most largest or difficult situation or important situation that might be playing out for us, and you will find yourself somewhere on that spectrum. For me, the Tower is very much like that, right? There are very different ways that the Tower can manifest itself depending on you and your situation. But whatever this is, this Tower moment has passed for this group. It's already done. The way has been paved clear. When the Six of Cups is in reverse, it can talk about, probably dwelling too long in the past. So this is an advice card for me where you need to turn your eyes to the future. Yes, you've had some experiences in the past, and yes, they do inform you and they do help you know where you are right now and may inform you as how to move forward. But this card tells me it's time to turn your eyes forward. Understand the lessons, let them go, and then move forward into a new space. I feel that very, very clearly and very strongly for lovely group number 3s. So have a look at your barriers, have a look at your protection that you have around you, and see whether they are appropriate for the situation that is now in play for you. This Tower's come through and cleaned, and it's time now to face, put your eyes forward and move in that forward direction. Then we have wide open, and to me this is right underneath the Tower card, right? Whatever's happened has cracked you wide open. You're there, Spirit is there with you. You can see the butterfly there, which for me, any winged animal signifies spirit, but it is a butterfly, so it can also signify transformation. Whatever this has occurred for you, now that you're moving forwards, it's a transformative experience that you've been through. Or that you are moving through at this point in time as I'm doing this reading. So very wide open, very positive. You can see the sun shining through. You can see the clouds starting to break up. It is a very positive feeling card. One that I think the situation that you find yourself in may have been trying and may have been difficult, but you're passing through that now, lovely group number 3s, into a much more inflow feeling is the message that I'm getting. Couple of charms for you. Okay, we have, how interesting, we have the rhinoceros and we have the heart. See if I can just show you that. There we go. So the rhinoceros to me is all about pushing through. It's all about putting your head down. It's almost like head down, bum up, get your work done, right? So that's, to me, that's what that represents. Putting your head down and pushing through to get whatever it is that you need to get done. That's what the rhinoceros, represents to me, very much so, ploughing your way through whatever it is. And then we have the heart, which to me obviously is all about love. It's opening your heart to love. It's opening your heart to experience the light and the love that is coming to you. And I feel this very strongly with this wide open card, right? What could have been feeling restrictive, troubling, producing anxiety in some way, so that you had barriers that you've put up and boundaries that you've put strongly around you. It's now to open yourself up to a little bit more to that love and light that's coming your way. Look, I think a lovely reading, group number 3s, a really lovely reading. One that is filled with, much progress, much more light, very much a forward moving, inflow type energy for you today. Well done. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. And we have our group number 4s, for those of you that chose this lovely crystal, which I believe is a carnelian, but I always thought carnelians were more orange, but I was told it's a carnelian. For our lovely group number 4s, we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Whoops, got them mixed up. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse. we've got the Three of Cups in reverse, and we have Ride the Wave, number 14, in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles, when it's in reverse, it indicates to me that you may be holding on too tightly to something today. Now, it could be in your material world because it is Pentacles, but it may not be. It may be a relationship, it may be a situation, it may be something, or anything in your life, I should say, not something. We're all on different journeys, we're all on have different situations occurring around us. So, but this to me indicates that whatever this is for you, you're holding on too tightly to it. It's almost like you're protecting it by smothering it, almost, is the feeling that I'm getting. Then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So when the Page of Cups is upright, it talks about being, that's synchronicity, being creative. So there, because it's in reverse, you could be feeling blocked creatively today. It could be that that inflow feeling that you've had in the past. For some reason, there is some sort of blockage that I'm getting there. It's not flowing. You can see how when he's upright, his feet are above his head. He's all upside down. There's no flow to the feeling of the card when it's in reverse. Now this of course can be in relation to a relationship. You do have 2 cups on the table, so it's highly likely for quite a few of you that is the case. There's something about a particular relationship for those that resonates with, that you're hanging on too tightly to, and the advice is you just need to loosen that grip, allow the energy to flow more freely in that situation, and that will again bring you more into flow, bring you more into alignment, so that creativity and movement is possible yet again. Then we have the Three of Cups, which when upright it talks about friendship and community. So you may be feeling quite alone today, or it may be a day where you're spending the majority of your day by yourself, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. The Three of Cups in reverse to me is not a bad card at all. To me it just indicates that whatever is happening with you or around you today, it's a solo trip that you're taking, not necessarily one that is with surrounded by your community or your family or anything like that. To me this just indicates that it's a solo experience that you're going to go through today. And then we have Ride the Wave. And to me this is advice, right? To me this is lightening up, letting go, easing that constraint that you've got around whatever this situation is, and letting it flow, just riding that wave more freely, so that the energies are flowing more freely around you. And this, as I said, could be in relation to any area of your life, so take how that resonates. But to me, this is definitely advice that you need to get more into the flow of the energies that are around you, so that you are able to ride that wave more easily. When it's upright, it's a joyful card, right? It's one of playfulness, it's one of forward movement, it's one of progress being made. And this is advice that this is what you're trying to attain, or what you should or need to attain at this time. Lovely group number 4s. So yeah, there is a situation where you've got this really, I feel this like tight grip around whatever it is, and the Spirit is asking you just to open up, just to let that tightness go. Let the situation, the person, whatever it is for you, just ease up a little bit and let that energy flow, so that there's more gentleness around you at this time, and that will allow you to come back into flow. Very much a solo journey. I'll just pick you a couple of charms. Okay, so wow, okay, so we have the amethyst crystal. There we go. and the cross. So for me, the amethyst crystal is all about healing, and that plays out very much with what's in the cards that are on the table. I think this is asking for something to be healed, and for something to be healed, you need to let go of this tight grip that you've got on it and let that energy in, let that energy flow. And then we have the symbol, which for me could be religion, but for me personally, it doesn't represent that. To me, it represents spirituality, it represents spirit, it represents the divine, it represents our spiritual guides, our team that are there to support us. And this is indicates for me that they're wanting to help you. So reach out to them, ask for their help, ask them to show you that what needs to occur for you today, so that energy is released. That blockage that I feel, it's self-imposed blockage that I feel is there, is loosened, and whatever this situation is allowed to move forward in a more flowing, free way. A lovely day for you. I think that it's a day of introspection, a day of really getting to the nitty-gritty of a situation, group number 4, and really understanding your part in the process here, right? Your part in the situation, and owning that, and then letting some of that tension, some of that closed off feeling just release. I get this feeling where my hands are really, really tightly clenched. That's the imagery and the feeling that I'm getting in my hands while I'm reading this. So for me, it's very much needs to be released. Beautiful day. Can be. I mean, it may not feel beautiful while you're going through it, and that's absolutely true, right? I don't want to belittle or push to one side how difficult this situation may be to you, but it's within your grasp, within your control, to ease the situation in some way for you. And it could be how you're thinking, your beliefs around a situation, your actions around a situation, your understanding of a situation. It's within your power to release whatever that is and let that energy flow more freely. I feel that very strongly. Anyway, that's all I have for you, group number 4s. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow in our next daily reading in Love and Light. Bye.